Hey, everybody, welcome back. And you know what? We're going to talk tech.
I know. You're
My
one of your favorite
Oh my
things.
gosh, that's here's a funny story. I have a nickname called Boss Tech. And a while back, I had a couple guys, and they were utter tech and no tech. We had one guy that was literally no tech, but he was good behind the keyboard. Anyway, we got Ron and Anthony from Radiant Technology Solutions, and you are the businessman's IT guy.
Yes, sir. That's it.
All right,
Business
let's
to
talk
business.
about Radiant Technology.
Before they do, this is
Oh.
a perfect example of why the chamber works.
Okay.
I was looking to get some new computers at the chamber. One of my members recommended these guys simply
Right.
because you had worked in her office. And so picked up the phone, called him. They weren't chamber members. We talked about that. He says, oh, walked in, joined the chamber immediately. Anthony is installing, getting all the stuff ready for new computers and all of that good stuff. That's how the chamber works. And we're sitting here, and you now have picked up a couple more clients from just being here this afternoon.
Yes, it's been wonderful. Yeah, the Tarpon Chamber's been great for us. We've been to a few events. We've met some fantastic people. We already had friends in the chamber that we weren't aware of.
It's
joining,
awesome.
Oh, you're in the chamber too? Well, it's been great. Yeah.
So
And
talk about,
Anthony's known some people in the chamber as well already before even joining. So.
no kidding. Well, talk about what you guys do because I'm very impressed with the work.
Oh, well, I sure appreciate it. Can we get her to say that again and zoom in real close?
Yep, really close, like right on her face. I'm really impressed with what you do.
Yes.
So we are a small business IT support, IT consulting, managed IT services. So we can be call us when you need us, IT support, or we can be your ongoing proactive IT department that you outsource to.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, are you strictly the computer side? Or are you computer, phones, websites?
Anything that
Shakes his
happens
head, uh-huh.
tech-wise in a business, we can help out with.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yep. And I just found out about the telephones, and we're going to be talking some more about that because with the work that you've done there, it's like, okay, we need to go with, we do have VoIP, but we need to talk to you guys about, let's get it going better. So,
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
absolutely.
It can go better? Voice over IP can be better than it already is?
yes, the
It
service
can.
will be fantastic because we've already had to call and talk to Anthony about, okay, how do I do this and how do I do that? And it was
Oh,
like, he
gotcha.
knew exactly what we were talking about, and we were talking in normal language and not in tech language.
Oh, so you actually speak human,
We do. We
which is
try.
awesome.
Yeah.
Because most tech guys don't speak human. They
Yeah.
speak this tech language. Well, unfortunately for me, I kind of get it a little bit.
And see, I don't, and that's
Yeah.
what made it wonderful, because now I have an IT department.
Isn't that nice to say?
It
An
is
IT
nice,
department.
and they're in Tarpon, they're local.
Yeah,
So
we're right
how-
down the street in the Tarpon Tower.
How big of an area do you guys cover?
Well, locally we try and stay to like Pinellas, Pasco, Hillsborough, but we're actually support customers in like 20 different states right now.
Wow.
Yeah, we have people that we can work with in those states to help be on-site support if needed. Otherwise, 99% of the stuff can be remote. And in today's world, we have customers that don't even have an office anymore.
Right.
Yeah, we have companies, 50 employees, and they're all just working out of their houses.
So the remote thing, the remote access that's been the last 5 years? That's really kind of come full fold for
Yeah, it's
everybody?
been more necessary for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially during COVID
Yeah.
and all that.
Well,
COVID, what
It's
was
been
that?
essential.
What's COVID? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, and people thought, oh, if you're home, you're not working. Well, going through that pandemic, which is probably the better word, you then were able to get people hooked up at home. And it was like, oh, we really are working at home. And it was really a good thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what are you guys certified in? Because
Because
I know you got to have certification.
Yeah, Microsoft, A+, Net+. I've got a Cisco certification, VMware. A lot of stuff that we don't really use too much these days.
Right.
Primarily, everybody's in the Microsoft world, and everything kind of is starting to happen more and more in that realm.
Okay. Has that really taken over the Microsoft? I mean, I always knew Microsoft was big, but now it's kind of like the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you still got Microsoft or Google business, and
Okay.
more and more people are Microsoft and Google for
Gotcha.
sure.
You know, remember when Google first came out? It was like, well, this thing called Google, right? And now Google has become an infrastructure piece, not just there's a site I go and I can search stuff. Am I correct?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I
They get
mean,
in-
people run their whole businesses through Google, whether it's, like you said, infrastructure like email or websites or domains or any of that.
Really?
Yeah, they're side by side with Microsoft in that way. Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to ask the ultimate question: PC or Mac?
Well, my idea of the perfect computer is a MacBook that runs Windows. I'll tell you.
Oh, there you go.
Ah,
Okay, all right. Now,
Yeah.
does that
does that
can you-
exist?
Can you
Yeah, you
still
can do
run
that, yeah.
Windows on? Okay, I knew it. I knew it once they went and they started making their own chips again. They became their own, and they're their own. It's closed loop, a truly closed loop now.
Yeah.
I didn't know if they were going to allow
Yeah, there's
Windows on
software you can install to run a virtual machine
there.
on
Boot
there.
Camp
Yeah.
or something like that, right?
Yeah, there's VMware makes one. There's a couple different companies that make software to do that.
Is the Apple still, is it good for business, the business side?
I'd say more of the creative businesses.
More
We don't
creative,
do
okay.
a lot in that realm.
Okay.
We have a partner that we work with, and they send us all the Windows stuff that they don't want, and we send them a lot. Some Mac stuff is what we can. But I would say more like marketing firms, school systems still
Right.
use Apple heavily.
Okay.
Okay.
So if I'm looking to get a hold of you guys, how do I get started with you?
Well, typically we get our business through referrals mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Yep.
do a lot of
You
business.
pick up the
networking.
phone and you call.
Yeah,
No.
but yeah,
Yes.
otherwise
You don't have to put a ticket in. You don't have to put all this.
Well, you can. We have tons of different ways to open
Okay.
a ticket with us, but you can call us, go to our website, shoot us an email, Facebook, LinkedIn, and pretty much every platform out there you can get a hold of us on.
Okay, you got him on TikTok, right?
There is some
Yeah.
videos of him dancing on there if you want to
There
check
is.
Well, there you go.
Ah.
It's pretty incredible.
You fix something so he dances, right? That's
Doesn't
awesome.
do the happy dance.
Happy dance. Okay. So for a business owner that wants to have you guys figure out whether he wants you guys or not, and here's this is my biggest thing. I always go, look, this is what I've got. This is what it's doing. Is it time to upgrade? You can come in and do a full analysis of what they've got going on.
For sure.
And
Yeah, we
give
do
them
a
the-
free consultation. We
Okay.
can come in. We can do a security consultation as well, see what they have going on, see how we can help improve security.
Okay.
And that's, of course, if Gene's testimonial just now wasn't good enough for him.
Well, I know. Gene said it's good. It's got to be good.
Well,
It is.
And you and I are on opposite ends of the spectrum with some of this stuff, because I just picked up the phone and said, look, I know my computer is 7 years old. I know we've got another one that's acting up, and it's not very old. I don't know if it's salvageable. We need to do something, and then we need to put together a plan, because I'm going to have to replace computers in the next couple of years. So we put that into action. I had no idea what I wanted, except I knew I wanted laptops. And they took over from there and said, try this, try this. We adjusted a couple of things, and the price points were really, really good. And I mean, sheesh, it was simple. You guys made it simple.
So
Appreciate that.
what's the best way to get a hold of you guys?
I just pick up the phone, call us for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
we get.
And then we got the number going up down below. And then, of course, you always go to your website. Or was it radiant-tech.net?
Yes, sir.
That's right.
And that
Yes.
way they can get a hold of
Or
you.
they can
and-
call the chamber, and I can
Well, there you go.
tell them how good they are
Call
and give them the
Gene.
phone number.
Yeah, walking testimonial there.
There you go.
I know.
Perfect.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Well, guys, thanks for coming on the show today. We truly do appreciate your support for the Chamber and being a member of the Chamber, which is absolutely phenomenal. Everybody stick around. We got more great guests coming. We've even got some little fur babies coming on here. I'm so excited. We'll be right back after these messages.